you're tuning into 15-minute bulletin of VNEWS Agency. I'm Ngọc Ly from Hanoi with the headlines as usual.
Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia hold annual defense ministerial meeting. Bà Vung Tau aims to become key economic driver in Southeast. And later on, Khu Lao Dung, a desirable place to live in Mekong Delta.
The 15th National Assembly continued the 8th session in Hanoi on November 26. Let's take a look.
A report at the National Assembly's 8th session showed that the number of cases handled by people's courts at all levels so far this year has risen 7.73% over the same period in 2023, while the number of cases solved has increased 8.4%. Rate of court decisions being overturned or amended due to judicial errors was 0.77%, a decrease of 0.12%, compared to the previous year, meeting the National Assembly's expectations. The courts have handled many high-profile economic, corruption, and misconduct cases, especially those under the supervision of the steering committees on prevention and control of corruption, wastefulness, and negative phenomena at central and provincial levels, and cases with extremely large losses and causing social anger. In 2025, the court system will focus on strengthening political education, ethics, and organizational discipline across the sector, while improving the efficiency and quality of trial work, to meet the targets set by the National Assembly.
Minister of National Defense General Phan Văn Giang is paying a working trip to Cambodia. Journalists to see more in the following report.
Minister Giang joined his Laos and Cambodia counterparts in an annual meeting in Phnom Penh on November 25 to reinforce trilateral cooperation in the field. He affirmed Vietnam's commitment to prioritizing and strengthening its trusted and close relationship with the two neighbors. Lao Defense Minister General Shansamon Chanyalath underscored the military's pivotal role in cultivating and safeguarding the trilateral friendship and solidarity, while his Cambodian counterpart General T. Seha praised the effectiveness of such defense collaboration and its contributions to border security, peace, and stability, as well as the ASEAN community's development. The ministers reached consensus on several key areas of future cooperation, including joint military training and exercises, to address non-traditional security challenges. Earlier in the day, the ministers attended a joint rescue exercise in Kampong Chhnang province. Conducted from November 18 to 25, the exercise focused on disaster response to collapsed structures, and involved nearly 700 personnel, including 563 from the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces, 64 from the Lao People's Army, and 71 from the Vietnam People's Army.
With just over a month remaining in 2024, experts are optimistic that Vietnam's foreign trade turnover will reach the ambitious $800 billion target.
This assessment is supported by several positive indicators. The agroforestry fisheries sector is expected to meet its goal in November, setting a record of $60 billion in export turnover for 2024. The textile and garment industry has achieved $30.6 billion in export value in the first 10 months of the year, a 10.5% increase compared to the same period last year, moving closer to its $44 billion export target. The country's trade activities have yielded positive results, with significant growth recorded in major markets such as the US, the EU, Japan, and the Republic of Korea. In addition, the business community has demonstrated strong determination to boost export growth in the last quarter of the year, leveraging the advantages of new generation free trade agreements. The Ministry of Industry and Trade has set a goal of a 6% increase in export turnover alongside maintaining a trade surplus. Based on the current order volumes across industries, it is forecasted that the total import-export turnover for 2024 could hit $800 billion, surpassing the set target.
With its strategically significant location as a gateway to the sea for southeastern Vietnam, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province is positioning itself as a key driver of economic growth for the region. The province has set ambitious goals, including an average annual growth rate of 8.1 to 8.6% of gross regional domestic product, excluding oil and gas, from 2021 to 2030.
Over the past 3 decades, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu has firmly established itself as one of the fastest-growing provinces in Vietnam. Its GRDP consistently ranks among the top in the country. In the first 9 months of 2024, the province exceeded 13 out of its 14 key economic targets, with its GRDP, excluding oil and gas, growing by 11.46%, the highest rate in the past decade, placing it 4th nationwide. As of now, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu is home to 489 foreign direct investment projects, with a total registered capital of $33.45 billion and 697 domestic investment projects, totaling about $16 billion. The province's economic growth is underpinned by 4 key pillars: industry, ports and logistics, tourism and high-tech agriculture. In its 2021-2030 development plan, with a vision for 2050, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu aims to solidify its position as a key driver of economic development within southeastern Vietnam. By 2030, it seeks to be recognized as a national marine economic hub, ranking among the top 5 provinces in Vietnam for marine economic development. The province also plans to meet the criteria for a centrally governed city, with a multi-centered urban structure and an integrated multimodal transportation network. In the industrial sector, the province plans to develop large-scale industrial service urban complexes. To develop the maritime services and logistics sector, the province will leverage the role of its national gateway port system, continuing to modernize and upgrade the Khai Map T Vai International Gateway Port into a major regional and global transshipment hub. For tourism, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu will capitalize on its advantages in coastal areas, islands, mountainous landscapes, rich biodiversity and cultural and historical resources, to become a high-quality tourism center of national and international significance. In terms of the marine economy, the province aims to develop into a national marine economic hub, meeting national criteria for sustainable marine economic development.
With outstanding achievements in biotechnology, Dr. Nguyễn Thị Bà Linh from University College London, UCL, has become the first Vietnamese scientist to win the UK's Tech Women 100 awards.
To become one of the 100 most outstanding women in the field of technology this year, Dr. Lin, lecturer of biomaterials at UCL's Eastman Dental Institute, surpassed 1150 applicants to be in the shortlist of 200 candidates. The woman, who was born in 1980 and graduated from Ho Chi Minh City University of Natural Sciences in chemistry in 2003, won the award for her extensive research and academic contributions in biotechnology, including biomaterials for tissue regeneration, drug delivery systems, and thermoresponsive polymers for stem cell expansion and harvesting.
I think the award is not only a recognition of my efforts, but also helps promote the image of Vietnamese women in science and technology. Proves that Vietnamese women can make achievements in challenging fields such as science and technology.
I think for me, having Ling as part of our Tech Women 100 is absolutely exceptional. She's such a wonderful, bright individual, and I'm sure that she will be an absolute asset to the group. So she is our flagship for Vietnam, and I hope that you continue to nurture Ling's career as well as we will.
Founded in 2017, the Tech Women 100 Awards recognize and celebrate the outstanding achievements of women in the field technology, focusing solely on women working in technology below director level, with an aim to create a new generation of female role models for the industry and a pipeline of future leaders.
All this is new to me, and she helped me a lot. Now I have skills like in the lab that I never had. I never experienced, I never learned about.
In addition to academic pursuits, Dr. Lin founded SmileScaff, dedicated to developing advanced scaffold technologies for accelerated wound healing and tissue regeneration. She also chaired the Vietnam Young Academy from 2021 to 2023 and mentor young scientists through the Vietnamese Intellectual Society in the UK and Ireland.
Cú Lao Dung district is located in the lower reaches of the Hậu River, separated from the mainland of Sóc Trăng province. Due to its special location, Sóc Trăng has designated this area for community tourism development, high-end resort services, and as a desirable living destination for both local residents and those from other provinces.
Truong Van Dung and his family, in and Ton 3 Commune, Cú Lao Dung District, have been in community tourism for over 4 years. They offer visitors experiences like crossing bamboo bridges and crab and clam catching and cooking on site. Over 300 tourists use their service monthly, providing a stable income.
There is a project sending us to visit other tourism models so that we can improve ours. In the past, I would grimace when getting pinched by crabs, but now with visitors, I manage to smile most of the time.
Cú Lao Dung District boasts over 16,000 hectares of sandbanks and extensive mangrove forests, ideal for group outdoor activities. The 1,800-hectare mangrove forest is a popular tourist spot with a rich ecosystem.
Tourists from the north are very interested in exploring local tourism. The quality of experiences here is rated highly, largely due to the region's natural features.
In recent times, local authorities, along with relevant departments, have enhanced efforts to promote tourism, improve the quality of tourism products, and preserve the environment. They have also invested in essential infrastructure to meet tourist needs.
We work with the Department of Culture to support local residents in developing community-based tourism, currently involving nearly 20 households. Plans are underway to explore the area's potential for further tourism growth.
According to the province's development plan for 2021 to 2030, with a vision to 2050, there will be 4 socio-economic development areas, including coastal, riverbank, inland, and Cú Lao Dung regions. The Cú Lao Dung area is primarily reserved for tourism and urban development, with the aim of turning it into a key tourist destination and a desirable living place for both locals and visitors.
At the recently concluded World Travel Awards in Madeira, Portugal, Hoi An Memories Island in Hoi An City, Quang Nam Province, has been once again honored with the title of the world's leading culture, tourism, and entertainment complex 2024.
This marks the 3rd consecutive year the island has received this prestigious accolade. Located near the ancient town of Hoi An, this unique destination is renowned for its Hoi An Memory Show, a breathtaking performance that brings 400 years of Hoi An's history to life. Through cutting-edge outdoor staging and innovative storytelling, the show provides visitors with truly unforgettable experiences. Winning this award reaffirms Hoi An Memories Island's position as a global leader in tourism. It also highlights the unwavering commitment to preserving and celebrating the culture and historical legacy of Hoi An, as well as Vietnam's rich national heritage. The ancient town of Hoi An is the only Southeast port market in Vietnam and very rare in the world. It boasts a diverse and artistic blend of typical architectural works from the Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, and French cultures. Besides, with 1,360 architectural relics kept intact, Hoi An is one of the most famous destinations, not only in Quang Nam but also in Vietnam in general.